Just want to show you guys how I deal with getting concrete tack strip down underneath of a toe kick, such as we're in the closet here, and we've got a bunch of built-in cabinets and stuff like that. So a lot of people, audio installers, know about the PAM gun, the jet tack, 5-minute installation epoxy. That is true. You can install power stretch off of that in 5 minutes. So I just want to give a little demonstration here on how I do it. Set my camera there, maybe we can see underneath there. Okay, so I've already got my nails pulled out of my tack strip, so I just have my teeth. First off, I want to make sure my tack strip sits nice and flat on the floor. If it has any movement, we need to go on the bottom of that. This one does, see there? We need to go on the bottom of that. That's my problem right there. That's not going to adhere good to the floor if it's not setting flat. So we want to cut that off. Any of these tacks that are setting out or anything, that's good. What I do, if there's any tack sticking out the bottom, I can feel where they are, and I'll just take my tack strip cutters and tap on the strip, and it's going to knock it down. Okay, and I've cut my tack strip into 2 separate pieces to go here. It's just going to get a better solid hold if it's in 2 pieces versus 1 big piece. My jet tack here, I always leave on the old nozzle until I'm ready to glue it, and then I'll just twist this off and put another nozzle on. This nozzle will dry up in here, and it'll prevent this from drying up, and my jet tack will not be hardened in the tube. So unless I have a lot to do, like a bunch in several different rooms from busted up concrete or whatever, I'll take my knife. There's no sense in filling all this up with jet tack, because it's just going to be wasted in here and hardened. So there's that much jet tack wasted. So I'll right off the bat cut it off down to here. Whenever that dries and hardens up, I'm not going to have that much wasted jet tack. This little nozzle here has got little ridges in it, and what it'll do, it'll take these 2 epoxies in here and mix them together, the blue and the clear, and it'll come out clear, or white rather. So I'm going to take where my tack strip is and put me about 3 little dobs there. Put me 1 on the end. Don't take a whole lot. 1 in the middle and 1 on this end. Now, because that takes 5 minutes to cure, I want to go in the middle of those dots with my PAM gun and just give me a little drop there too. And then I can place this down. The PAM gun is a hot melt gun, so it will dry up almost instantly and it'll be stuck. And I will use both the guns because the jet tack takes 5 minutes. Rather, the PAM gun, it's already stuck. See, if somebody comes in here, padding on that, knocks it, it's not going to go anywhere because it's already stuck, and that's going to hold it in place until my jet tack grabs a hold. For best results, if you're in a real rough house, dusty house or anything, you might have to go around with a damp rag anywhere you're going to use these epoxies and the hot melt, and just maybe wipe off the dust off the top of the surface there if you feel it's necessary for it to get a good hold. This is not a bad house. It's pretty clean and stuff, so I think we're going to be okay just like that. We'll be just fine. Okay, no hammering, no anything. That's solid as a rock. I'll be able to stretch off that. Needless to say, I don't have to stretch here in the closet, but I'm going to be kicking it. We only got like 3 foot here in between these things, so. But anyway, you can power stretch off of that in 5 minutes. It works great for busted up concrete, which mostly you see around the edges of walls and stuff like that, on the outside exterior walls, because for some reason they'll pour the floor inside of the walls for whatever reason. I don't know why they do that, but a lot of times you'll be right on the edge of the concrete. And as far as gluing it down in front of doors, the PAM gun is not sufficient by itself because it's a hot melt gun, and whenever the sun beats in on that, it's going to heat that glue up and it's going to give way, and you're going to have problems. You're going to have to come back because the tack strip is coming loose and stuff like that. So you always want to use the Jet Tack along with the PAM gun. Permanent results. You'll never have an issue with it. I broke my roller probably 2 years ago now. Had a lifetime warranty, but you know, whatever with that. Anyway, I have used the Jet Tack, which I was just talking about, putting the tack strip down with, to fix it. And sure, it's not pretty, but it's lasted 2 years like that.